Well, hey everyone, how we doing? I'm at a park this morning. I wanted to just open up the back door so the cats can get some fresh air. I've never been to this park before. It's a really small parking lot, but it looks really nice. It's got some good reviews on it. I'll put the name of it up in the description. A lot of people here doing their morning jogs and things like that. I'm probably not going to walk around and check this one out yet. Just tired still. I've got some news. When we get in the van, I'll show you what that news is. But yeah, I just wanted to get some air out the vehicle too. You know what I mean? Like this big tin can and the heat that's been going on, it's not good. So I want to make sure everything gets aired out. Even though we've got great ventilation with this thing. So, but cats are doing fine. They're all under the bed. They're not sure. They're afraid I want to be taking them out of the van. So this is how we're starting our morning today. Actually, technically not. I already went to Planet Fitness and took a shower. I took the video, but it filled up the phone, so I had to take it back off. So went to Planet Fitness, got my shower, looked for the closest park. That was this one right here. And really small parking lot. And nice, but I mean, it's not one I'd like to stay at too long because the park itself would be great. But I wanted something I could kind of back up to and let the cats air out. And even the spot they have right here, it just backs up to a sidewalk that has high traffic, so I'm just parking in a regular middle parking spot. I'll show you what I'm talking about though. Alright, like this is the parking lot. You come in over there, you come around, and then you go right back around. So not a lot. I know they do like a football, like youth football here. I was a little bit shocked, but I guess that explains why when I've passed by in the past, I've seen a lot of cars parked on the street. I guess they don't have a lot of parking, unless there's some other area of parking I don't know about. But a lot of cars we parked on the side of the road on this kind of busy road, really. But it makes sense to me now. Yeah, I just went to Cass get some fresh air. I stayed up all night, so I'm really ready to crash and get some sleep. But I've got that package coming in. So I don't know if they do tracking. This is the first time I ever used one of these Amazon lockers. I don't know if they do tracking, so I'm kind of waiting to see it. It says the item's shipped and it's supposed to be here today. I just don't know if they have like a tracking that says, you know, when it's going to be here, because right now it doesn't say that. Then I can plan the rest of my day. Because I do have some news and I do have somewhere to be tonight. So when I jump in the van, I'll let you know what I'm talking about. All right, here's my news. I am going to be doing stuff with Walmart for the next 30 days. Basically, it's a remodel crew. I'll be working the overnights. I chose the part-time gig. You know, it's going to be a lot of labor. And I know at my age now, I need some recovery time. So we're looking at 4 days a week. And it'll be a little bit of everything. I have experience. I've worked for a lot of retail places in the past anyway, before I went into banking and some other stuff that I've done, you know, later in life. But I have forklift experience, so that worked in my favor. I have done remodels before with a few grocery stores, a Kmart, and even a Sears back in my 20s. So they were pretty happy to hear that. Looks like I might be in charge of a team. I'm going to try not to do that because I just want to come in, do some work, and go. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I'm pretty sure I can get out of that part. So, I mean, you know, got to start chipping away at that brake job, that's for sure. And, you know, being able to afford food isn't so bad either. I'm probably not going to video a lot of these next 30 days of, you know, working the gig. But just know that when I say I just came back from work or whatever, that's what I'm talking about. It's an overnight. I think it's something like 9 to 6 or something like that. But they said there's also a chance at a 10 to 7. So I might shoot for the 10 to 7. That's almost my regular kind of vibe anyway. You know what I mean? I'm up at night, and then about noon I try to go to sleep. So, and we'll see. It's 30 days, so I might. I know I'm gonna spend some of that money, right? We need to get food and stuff like that, but we get really close to chipping out that $1,000 brake job. So that's the news. Hopefully you're happy for me. Hopefully better things come. I don't know. I don't have anything to say on that. But let me know if anyone's worked at Walmart before, had done part of a remodel crew. Let me know in the comments what to expect, anything I should know, stuff not to do, anything I might want to bring with me. You know, if anyone's watching this that does it, let me know. And that's about it. I'm basically, I want to keep concentrating on my daily life and stuff, but I might just be like, hey, you know, getting ready for work, just got off work, it might not video or record that stuff. Depends. The remodel crew, it sounds like it'd be hard to do, is to record and do all the work they're telling us we got to do. So, and maybe I'm overthinking it. So right now we're chilling at this park. Like I said, I would walk this park. I am a little tired. I don't want to leave the cats. I kind of came here so the cats could get some fresh air, but they're all being babies. If I open the back doors, they just kind of sit in underneath the bed and look out. But they're not even trying to venture out. They're just like, nah, man, we're cool in the van. Waddles will come up. Like, there's Waddles. Say hi, Waddles. But he won't even do his usual, like when we're on trips, jump up in the dashboard or anything like that. So, I don't know. They all act like they're trying to wake up. So, I think they're still asleep, even though, you know, they're usually up about this time. All right. Well, if anything, when that package comes in, I'll show you that probably. And then it'll probably be bedtime. So, anyway, tonight, I'll start my job tonight. 4 days a week. I think what we discussed was something like Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, Monday. I think that's what we said. So, hope you guys are happy for me. I'm happy to do it. You know, I don't mind doing work or whatever. I just know when you first start out, your body just gets manhandled. So, I'm not looking forward to that first couple of days of being sore the next day. All right, talk to you later. Hey everyone, I finally got my package. It didn't take long. I've just been waiting all day. You know how it is when you are really wanting to get a package in. So the package came in, went right over to Dollar Tree and used the little app on the phone, and it opened the box and I got my stuff. So very easy if you haven't done it before. I know a bunch of people probably already done it by now, but I was a sticks and bricks guy. I didn't really need it. Fantastic. Good to know I got this to use, and since I'm in this lot pretty regular right now, this is a good spot to get stuff from Amazon for me. I'm not even going to open it or install it probably either tonight or even tomorrow, because you guys know I have my first day at work at the big box store, so I might not be able to get to this. It's a little hot right now, and I need to get some sleep before I go there, because I got to be there at I think I'm supposed to be there at 10, so I always want to be there early. I know there's some stuff I got to do before we get started, so that's what I'm going to do. So I picked up some Burger King, and I'm going to eat it. I've got the 12-volt AC running. I'm going to kick it down even colder when I get ready to go to bed. And I've also got my air purifier here hooked up to the Jackery. It lasts a pretty long time, and it really does great for circulating the air, and of course with the cats, it does great for reducing the amount of cat hair. So that's a win-win for me. Right now it's just running off the Jackery. I do have an inverter in storage, not a pure sine inverter that my brother gave me, that he had two, and he had it for years from when he was in the military. So I will probably try to hook that up at some point too. So that's it. Probably going to wrap this up for the day. So the next time you'll see me, it'll probably be after I get off work tomorrow morning. So make sure you like, subscribe, keep growing this channel. I know this stuff is really choppy. One of my phones is filled up with the memory, and I'm still editing videos, and I'm just in survival mode kind of right now. So I'm having a blast doing this though. So let's keep it up. Like, subscribe, make sure you are following and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, everyone, slight change of plan. I got a little hungry, so I went over to Aldi over here. We're in their parking lot right now, and I got a few things. Basically, I got a Coke because I thought it would be colder. Actually, it's kind of room temperature. Some chips. Sun-dried cranberries. some lunch meat, Black Forest ham, and some Havarti that was on sale. I want to make a sandwich. I've already got some of that bread that I got a couple days ago, but since I got lunch meat, I need some refrigeration. So, and I had a big spill. I keep forgetting to put the cat's food and especially their water up before I head out, and a lot of times it's fine because I drive so slow, but I took too sharp a turn not thinking about it, so their stuff's all over. So I'm going to have to use the shop vac again. Probably I won't do it till in the morning, but anyway, here's what I got. Hopefully it works. Back up here. Hopefully it's long enough. That's my concern now that I'm thinking about it, but came with some extra fuses. That's nice. That's all it is an extension cable. And I need to run this stuff again here, but it's a mess back here, so forgive me. So this is what I wired in yesterday, hooked up to the batteries. I'm just going to plug this in there. I'll take two hands though, so now we're locked in with that. Now I'm going to run it from the back to the front of the vehicle. All right, I got it hooked up. We have juice. It'll take a while for it to get down to temperature. I'm shooting for 38 degrees. I'm going to put a little bit of electrical tape around these so they don't slide out. And now I can refrigerate my lunch meat, and I'm going to make myself a sandwich. Thanks for watching, everyone. So now I have refrigeration. I've got a splitter in here somewhere, so I'll also be able to run the TV and eventually my DVD player over there. So. Shower before I go into work, but I don't have to be there till 11. They just told me they don't need me till 11, so I'm going to go make my sandwich in the back like I said, and then I'm going to probably take a little break and a nap. It's really crowded. I don't know if you saw when I drove through there, but it's really crowded right now, so I'm waiting for it to die down. I'll go in, hit a shower, and then start my first day over at that gig. Have a great day. Hello everyone, it's your old pal Hannibal back here. I'm parked in a Home Depot parking lot right now. It's extremely hot outside. It's temperature-wise, this isn't hot, but the humidity is really strong and the sun's really beating down on this vehicle. AC is doing fine, keeping me cool. I got it off right now so I can talk to you. Had a good shift last night. It's very, very physical. Luckily, I know how to drive a forklift already, and I've done quite a few remodels of other kinds of stores, like Sears and some grocery stores and things like that. So, all this back when I was in my 20s, but I have a pretty good understanding of how things work, so we did pretty good over there. I'm off for the next 2 days. So my plan right now, nothing crazy. I went over, as soon as I got off this morning, I went over and checked on my son's car, started it up. It's at 75% charge, so I'm gonna probably take it and charge it on my next day off. I think that's gonna be on a Tuesday. Excuse me. Everything's fine. I did some measurements on my floor because I have these two brackets where I installed a Ford Transit bench seat, removable bench seat a few years ago, but I keep stubbing my toe on it. It's in the way, but I don't want to take it out because I might use it again at some point in the future. You just never know. So I want to build kind of a floating floor. So took some rough measurements, but it's just so hot. I know I don't want to work on that stuff right now. So no point in buying the wood and cutting the wood and everything else with no place to really put it if I'm not going to work on that project right away. But that's the next one I want to kind of bang out. It's nothing crazy. It's just something that'll be functional for me. So I already slept here for a few hours. I'm probably going to see if I can't get a little bit more, not really sleep. I'm just going to chill here. Might grab some small amount of groceries here or where I'm going to be boondocking tonight. I am going to hit the gym and get a shower in before I head to my boondock spot. I want to go back over to Bass Pro Shop and spend the night there since I've got such a long, I don't have to be anywhere. BMO, one of the cats, loved it last time and she seems to kind of miss it. So I'm hoping we go over there and she has a good time too. Now that I've got some power running to this stuff, I just plan on sitting and chilling and maybe watching a few things and cleaning up the van over there at Bass Pro Shop. You know, just enjoying myself because I try to sleep during the day. And that's about it. Everyone's doing great. I keep forgetting to put the water cup away when I pull out, so I spill some water almost every time. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about that, some way to remind myself or something. My water bottle that fell over before, it's not pumping as good, so we might look at something like that over at Walmart today too. Other than that, the next 2 days I'm off, so I'll be checking in like this. And once I get some more things where I can mount my my phone where I can record stuff a little bit easier, we'll probably get more. The content will probably make a little bit more sense as we go along. Right now, it's just going to be these little random vlogs. So stay with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share if somebody's looking for some new content, and we'll get better at this as time goes on. Talk to you a little bit later. So I finally drained my batteries down.